Unbelievable. House divided. Some APC power brokers are keenly rooting for Osinbajo as the presidential candidate. They are seriously rooting for Osinbajo as presidential candidate ahead of Tinubu, and they're just ditching Tinubu. This is rather causing, a shift because it's causing a real division. House divided against itself, like cannot stand. Okay, some big, the big shots are saying, why not Osinbajo? Tinubu, we know that, age is not on his side. Besides age, we know that, health wise, what happened to him recently. And again, some northerners are very keen, saying, they've looked at Osinbajo very well. Maybe this is just me thinking. They feel it's somebody they can, maybe he can listen to them, or he will have northern interest based on how he has related with them. For whatever reason, these people are spending their own personal money, if that is true. And doing everything possible to see that Osinbajo gets, the presidential tickets for APC and contest in the 2023 presidential election. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. House divided as APC power brokers are keenly rooting for Osinbajo as the presidential candidate ahead of Tinubu. As the 2023 presidential election draws near, the ruling All Progressive Congress is leaving no stone unturned in its bid to retain the presidency. The party is doing this to ensure it feeds its best candidate for the position of president. Several aspirants are gunning for the APC presidential ticket in 2023, but analysts believe that the top two candidates are former Lagos State Governor Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu and the incumbent Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo. However, according to a recent report in the Tribune newspaper, some highly influential leaders of the APC, the power brokers, are said to be desperately rooting for Osinbajo to get the ticket ahead of Tinubu. This is rather APC cabal preferring vice president to the former Lagos state governor. Now the House is divided because Tinubu has contributed in no small way to the current administration and feels it gets his turn now. Osinbajo is a realistic change of securing the presidency, having a real chance, having worked closely with President Muhammadu Buhari for the past 6 years and counting. Osinbajo has formed a strong bond with President Muhammadu Buhari in the process of working with the president. He has won the heart of devoted men in politics and in government with his humility, which the North greatly admire. Osinbajo is particularly loved by the northern voters, many of whom are impressed by his modesty and loyalty to his principal, their brother, the president, Muhammadu Buhari. This is a crucial fact because the North is critical voting and racing for Osinbajo rather than Tinubu. Some northerners are also divided between Osinbajo and Tinubu. APC cabal are confident that Osinbajo has a realistic change and chance for the presidency above other candidates, including Tinubu. The argument is now causing serious fraction between the APC cabals and the power brokers. The vice president is usually given the right of first refusal, and that should also apply to Osinbajo, except if he has low chance of winning the election. But as it appears now, the reverse is the case. Osinbajo stands a good chance, who is very popular in the north and also somebody of worth in the south. Definitely, the South will stand behind one of theirs. So, the pro Osinbajo cabal has insisted that the ticket should first be offered to the vice president. Only if and only if he declines, then any other aspirant should be considered in the rule of democracy. Besides strong supporters from influential power brokers in APC, Osinbajo appears to also have been backed by Nigerians' elites, business communities, and lots more. He has won the hearts of a lot of people with his impressive performance as he spells out his activities assisting President Muhammadu Buhari without conflict. In 2017, despite the activities of the mischief makers who rumored about Buhari's health, Osinbajo was not distracted. He was calmed and carried out his duty as expected of him. One of the landmark decisions he took as the acting president was the signing of three executive orders that boosted Nigerian ease of doing business index. This action earned him a lot of applause from the business community. Osinbajo is popular among the youths. Despite the challenges of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, the vice president is one of the few people in the government still holds a high esteem in the eyes of the youth. He has made deliberate efforts to connect with the young people through his programs and intervention. One of the hallmarks of his high rising among the youth is a recent declaration of a coalition of 60 political groups in the north promising to mobilize 20 million votes among northern youths for the vice president alone come 2023 election. This is why APC is now divided. So a lot of persons are really thinking about Osinbajo becoming Nigerian's president. Why some want Osinbajo, some want Tinubu. So you can see the house is really what divided. Is really turned between opinions here. And you see that why some want Tinubu, some want Osinbajo. So this is where the real crux of the matter lies. And this is rather causing a very serious, destabilization because the person of Tinubu has, done a lot. Okay, he has done a lot for the party, and is only. He was only wishing, or rather preparing and getting himself geared for the position that is his turn to get a turn in the presidency. But will he get that turn? Will he? So this is where we are, and these are some of the things happening. Osinbajo, a man who has served, who has been gentle, and with his humility, he has won the heart of many. But is that enough to rule Nigeria and to bring about effective change? Leave us a comment. We will love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.